We trying to get this thing right. We trying to get this thing right. We trying to get this thing right. What's going on, everyone? How's everybody? How's everyone? Welcome to Future Gents Fridays. This is your CEO, founder, Ernest Moore. Future Gents Friday, where we borrow about maybe 30 minutes of your day, talk about things that we feel are important to us. Today is our second of two of three series talking about respect. And on our previous Facebook Live, we discussed respecting ourselves, right? And how important that is. And, you can't respect anybody else until you respect yourself. So we talked about respecting ourselves. This series, or this evening, we're going to talk about respecting others. And we'll wrap it all up next Friday. Let's give some shout outs to my super duper producer, Gregory Thornton. He's not here today. Unfortunately, he had a passing in the family. So let's send our love and concerns out to him and his family. He is missed, and we wish nothing but comfort and love for his family during this tough time. What's going on, everybody? I missed you all last week. Last week, I was on vacation. I did something I don't normally do, right? I actually went on vacation. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? I actually went on vacation. And it was great to get away. The Queen and I, we needed some time to get away. I didn't have no phone. Well, I had my phone, but I didn't do any work. No laptop, no nothing. Just got down and just relaxed. Dug my feet in the sand. Got on the beach for a little bit. Social distance, of course. And it was just a great time. So shout out to the Queen, and thank you so much for making me go. Because if y'all know me, I wasn't going to go. But shout out to Sahara Senka. Thank you again for making sure that I went out there and relaxed, right? Because it's all I know is go. I don't know anything else. So thank goodness for her to have her to make me calm down and enjoy the fruits, right? So let's get it started. Let's talk about ways that you can contact me. Let's start there. Of course, you can email me at ernest.moore@futuregents.org. Once again, you can email me any questions that you have at ernest.futuregents.org. We have our YouTube page up. Please, 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 please. Excuse me. If you haven't already, please go and search up our YouTube page. Become a subscriber. We're doing this for our young men. We want to give them a voice, but we want to provide the platform for them. So please go and subscribe. All you have to do is go on YouTube, search up Future Gents. We're right there. It's right there. We'd love to have you. You'll see this video there shortly. What else I got? Got the YouTube. Again, we're trying to set a communication platform for our young men. They need to be heard. And if they're going to have something to say, let's make it effective. Registration. We're doing another registration for our Future Gents org, right? We want to get as many young men as we possibly can. Our goal is 28 every single month. That is not hard. That's basically 7 new young men per month. So if you follow us on any of our social media pages, all of them are Future Gents org. If you follow us on any of our social media pages, you'll see that we're going to make a serious campaign to get more young men as mentees. Everybody knows some young man who can benefit from our service. And if they can't, or if you don't know a young man who can benefit from our service, then come aboard and get on one of our committees. We want this to be a community effort. Doesn't matter what race you are. It doesn't matter how tall you are. Skinny, fat, tall, short, black, white. Doesn't matter. We need all hands on deck. These young folks need us. So we are putting out a major claim for registrations. Please, 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 please join us. If you know of a young man, please forward their information. And let me say this also. It does not matter if they're in Atlanta or not. We are now virtual, so we can now do our workshops online anywhere in the world. So if you are in the state of Washington, or if you're in the state of Pennsylvania or New York or Chicago or Alabama or Florida, wherever you are, we can now reach you. We can now reach out to you. So please, not only does that go for mentees, that also goes for mentors. We're also looking for mentors. We will offer a training program for you so that you will be the best match for that young man. Everybody. We need everybody. Okay? So registration for mentees and mentors. That is going to be our campaign for the next until the end of the year. We're looking for 28 mentees throughout this country every single month. Statistics show there are 14.7 million young people who need mentees. 14.7 million young people who need mentees. We got a lot of work to do. Let's go. Have some sad news, right? Most of you don't watch the news. I don't watch it all the time, but I have to keep up with what's going on. I need to know the current events. I know one thing. This coronavirus is skyrocketing, right? And we were going to do our camp this year, and I really wanted to get these young men out there away from their normal and into a place, a safe environment where they can be amongst each other and be around other grown men. But unfortunately, because the virus has spiked so fast, we're going to have to cancel the camp. Their safety is more my concern than anything else. Yes, I put money up for the camp, and it's okay, right? But I'd rather lose a few dollars, which I can always get back, than possibly lose some lives that I cannot. So took me a long time to swallow that and get into that and say, can't do the camp. We just cannot do the camp. A lot of my mentors and advisors have told me with this spiking in this pandemic, this is just not a good time. So let's focus all our efforts on getting these young men to be a part of our online Future Gents. All right? So no camp is what it is. Again, you can reach out to us on our Facebook page. Well, all of our social media pages are now FutureGents.org. Everything is FutureGents.org. That's Twitter, that's LinkedIn, that's Facebook, that's our Instagram, that's our Facebook page, that's everything. Everything is FutureGents.org. So if you Google or you search FutureGents.org on any of your social media, we're right there. Shout out to everyone who's coming in. I can't really see who's actually coming in, and I apologize. I see we got Lamont, Sally, what's going on, Uncle L? Selena, how you doing, darling? We got Lorraine, how you doing? Thank you all for taking time out to be on here. It's always a pleasure seeing you. If you're interested in donating anything, clothes, money, time, volunteer, please reach out to me, ernest.moore@futuregents.org, or any member of the Future Gents board. We'd love to have you. There's so much work that can be done. So much work that can be done. So let's get into part 2 of our 3 series, Respecting Others. You know, back in the day, maybe you may not remember this, but Aretha Franklin had a song called R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Right? She made a song out of that song. She made a song out of the word respect. That song had 18 Grammys. She was nominated for 18 Grammys under that song. She sold 75 plus million records discussing respect. Well, that must mean something, right? But let's talk about respect, and let's talk about how we can respect others, because like I said in our Future Gents anthem, we start off the anthem, I will strive to be a gentleman. The second line is respecting myself and others. That's just how important that respect part is. Respecting myself and others. And like I said on our last Facebook Live, we discussed respecting ourselves. This time we're going to talk about how we can respect others. The first way, listen. It is so important that we listen to people and we listen to hear and possibly learn. Not always listening to rebut. Take a breath. Listen to where that person is coming from and why they're coming or why they're saying what they're saying. You probably could learn something from them. Now, when you're listening with a conscious ear, you can learn something, right? What have we learned today? Have you learned anything today? I'm asking my Facebook followers as well as my YouTube followers. What have you learned today? Who have you listened to today? Listen. That is the number one form of respect. Then you can engage when it's your turn. And when you engage, number two, let's affirm. Let's say that whatever that person said actually matters. You might disagree, and if you've ever seen any of my posts on Facebook, I probably post some very controversial topics, right? But these are conversations that need to be had, that need to be said, right? It's okay to listen to another person's point of view and then possibly saying, hey, you know what? As a form of affirmation, I never thought of it that way. That's a great idea. Maybe I will try that. Can you help me with that? These are ways to affirm and show respect. My favorite one is serve, right? Serving is a method or a way of showing respect. Let's leave this planet better than we found it. Let's leave this current environment better than we found it. Let's give back to those who don't have or are less fortunate, because we can't do this by ourselves. And everybody needs a shoulder to stand on. Everyone, we stood on someone's shoulders, right? So let's give back. It is so important to give back. We're working on a community cleanup project. More information is forthcoming. If you're interested in volunteering, if you know of a young man who can benefit from cleaning or offering services, please, again, ernest.moore@futuregens.org, or you can reach out to me at 678-250-4368. We have to give back, right? First of all, these young men are crying out for our assistance. Let's meet them where they are. Let's help them. And let's also show them that they are fortunate as well. And there are some that are less fortunate than they are. So we're going to do the community cleanup project. The fourth way is to be kind. You know, you can serve without being kind, but it's hard to be kind without serving. Smile. Say something nice to somebody. Just once, you might change that person's day. When we had our brick and mortar Future Gents workshops, where we would shake a person's hand and we would greet them, we would give them a compliment about something that they have on. Shake their hand. Hey, it's nice to meet you. I like your shirt. I like your socks. I like your bow tie. I like this. I like that. I like your glasses. I like your Jordans. I like your Timbs. Something. Give that person a compliment when you greet them. You never know how that can affect someone's day. Being kind is the outward expression of respect. Let me repeat that again. Being kind is the outward expression of respect. Let's see. Number five. Polite. What happened to being polite? What happened to saying nice things? What happened to holding the door for others? What happened to letting someone get in front of you while driving? And listen, y'all know, if you ever driven with me, you know I'm an aggressive driver, right? We all can improve. We all can improve, right? So let's work on being polite. For the next 7 days, one time a day, let's do something that is polite to someone else. Whether you're driving, whether you're in a store, whether it's on social media, whether you're at work, it costs absolutely nothing. It's free. It's free to be polite. And as I say, you could possibly change someone's day. Another way of respect is being thankful. Say thank you and really mean thank you. Don't just say thank you or all right then, and say thank you. Thank you for letting me get in front of you. Thank you for helping me pump my gas. Thank you for holding the door for me because you know I was in a rush. Thank you, Mr. Bus Driver, for waiting for me because you knew I would have been late if I didn't make this bus. Thank you, Mr. Uber driver or Lyft driver or however you're getting around for getting me from point A to point B. How about being thankful to the Creator? Thank you, God, for waking me up today. Thank you, God, for my health. Thank you, God, for my mental, right? These are all ways of showing respect. And one of the main reasons why is, or what it does, is it provides a foundation in relationships. Whether it's relationships with your boys on the street, Uncle Al and I, right? Brian, JT, Garrett, y'all know us, right? We have respect for one another. That's a relationship. We have that respect as a foundation for our relationship. Sahara and I tell her all the time. I tell people this all the time. But Sahara, I respect her more than I love her, right? If I respect her, I won't do any kind of harm to her, right? So respect is the foundation in many relationships, whether it's your friends on the street, whether it's your loved ones, whether it's family, so forth. Respect goes a long way. Here's the thing. Everybody wants it. Everybody wants it. Why was y'all fighting? Oh, he disrespected me. Exactly. Everybody wants respect. Why you call that person what you call? Because he disrespected me. Okay, exactly. Everybody wants respect. This is something that everybody wants. Everyone should show it. Everyone should show respect to one another. This world would be a better place if we all show respect to one another. Now, you're probably saying to me, well, there's some people who are not going to respect me. You're right. And you can't control them. The people that don't respect you, get away from them. Move away from them. You don't have to be around people who disrespect you. Okay? So if you are around someone who is disrespectful, that is your way to get out the way. All right, I'll talk to you later. I'll speak to you when you calm down. As a mentor of mine says, I'll give you 24, 48 hours, right? Because you need that to calm down. Also, having respect and showing respect to others is being a gentleman. It's being a gentleman. And that's what we're all about. Okay? So again, what time we got here? 7:20, 7:25? Okay. Ways to contact me. Email, futuregents.org. Futuregents.org. Please follow us on our YouTube channel. You can search us up on Future Gents. You'll find us there. Easy to remember, easy to follow. We'll have tips on there. We'll start to have our young men on there. We want them to control all of their communication, verbally, written, what they see, and what they hear. Registration for our mentors as well as mentees. We're looking for 28 mentees every month. It's easy. It's an easy number to ascertain. 7 per week, 28 per month. That is our next campaign. That is what we're going to focus on. If you don't know of a young man between the ages of 9 and 18, come join us. Then come join, and you can either be a mentor or you can work on our committee. We've got plenty of work to do if you don't know of a young man. But statistics say there's 14.7 million young people that are looking for mentors. 14.7 million. It's a lot. Forward their information to us or reach out to me in my inbox after this. I'll be more than glad to discuss how we can get these young men into the program. Again, we're not going to do the camp this year. I do apologize for that. With the coronavirus spiking as it has, I just don't want to put any child's life or any adult's life at risk just for a camp. We'll get to that next year. I can get the money back from that. What I can't get back is that young man or that young man's family back from that. I would be devastated if I knew that because a young man came to our camp, got infected, took it back home, his grandma passed. I would be distraught. Okay, so we're not doing the camp. All our social media pages, you can find us all. Everything is FutureGents.org. Again, that's FutureGents.org. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Thunder Dan. What's going on, Uncle L? Good to see you all. I will respond to all of your comments after this live is over. Donations. We're always accepting donations. If you're interested in donating, whether it's your time, because everybody thinks when I speak of donations, it's money. It doesn't always have to be about money, right? We need your presence. These young men need to see you. They need to see that we actually care, about them. So if you're interested in donations or volunteer, please reach out to me. You can inbox me here. You can reach me at futuregens.org. I'm sorry, ernest.moore@futuregens.org. You can inbox me. You can also call me, 678-250-4368. Again, I want to thank you all for your time and your patience today. You could be anywhere tonight. It's Friday. It's warm here in Atlanta. I don't know where you are. It's warm here. Make sure you all have your mask on when you're going out in public. Again, it's not about you, right? It's about them. And that's another reason or another way of showing respect. No matter how this pandemic arrived, we're not talking about how, why. It's here, right? Wear a mask when you're in public. It's not going to kill you. It's not going to kill you. Wear a mask. Protect yourself and protect others, because you could be asymmetric carrying yourself. So that's all I have. That's all we have today. Thank you again so much for your time and your patience. You could be anywhere on this Friday evening. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe, and we'll see you again next Friday.